Don't you know that not listening to the Shenmue AM2 podcast is way uncool?
Welcome back to another episode of the Shenmue AM2 podcast. We're your hosts, Andrew.
And Matt.
And we are here to talk about Shenmue 3, since it's coming out on the PS4. The PS4 PlayStation brand has these things called trophies, which Matt yearns for every waking hour of his life.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
I am not a trophy hound. I don't care.
All the other episodes when I'm like, oh, get this, you're like, there's no trophy for it. So we came up with ideas of what we thought things could be for trophies. Matt even named his, because I didn't think of that, all these trophies are named. Mm-hmm. So I would love to see what he came up with. Again, we kind of don't share notes before these episodes. So yeah, we're just going to kind of spitball it here. I have some written down. He has some on his phone.
Well, what I said earlier about trophies in previous episodes, that's only for ridiculous tasks. Like, I usually don't care about trophies, but if you're going to make me, collect every single damn thing in a game, and it's going to take me dozens of hours, I need at least a trophy. Not just the self-satisfaction of knowing I did it.
Someone give him a sticker right now. Gold star.
Thank you, blue ribbon.
All right, I'll kick it off. I think that you'll get a bronze trophy for every chapter that you complete in a game, like a Telltale game. Every chapter within an individual episode, you get a trophy for that. So I think that'll happen. They'll cleverly name them.
Yeah, that's guaranteed. Each chapter will have a trophy, I'm sure. So yeah, mine, I did names for them. The first one is called... And this is not something confirmed to be in the game. This is just going by my wishes, my dreams for the game. This trophy is called Finally Done Fasting, and it's eat at every restaurant in the game. Because I want to be able to eat in the damn restaurants in Shenmue. I love being able to go into them and watch the people cook, but why can't Ryo enjoy a meal? You can do it in Yakuza. You can sit down, you can look at the menu, they have nice food porn. You can eat a meal, and it's good, and it, puts your stats up or whatever. Allow us to do that.
I think that's going to be guaranteed to be able to do in this game because it's such a prevalent thing in Yakuza. I don't know, would this game look cheap without it? Because there's stuff to compare this to now. Shenmue didn't really have anything to be compared to back then. Mm-hmm. So I think that's something that should definitely be implemented, and that is an awesome trophy name for it. The next one I have would be a bronze trophy for winning your first street fight. Mm-hmm. Not necessarily for each street fight you do get a bronze trophy, but the first one you do, for optional things, so there may be things that progress the story. I don't necessarily think there would be a trophy for those, but for doing something optional, I think you would have a bronze trophy for that.
Mm-hmm. Okay. That seems pretty likely. I'm going to guess that most of your trophies are going to happen, and most of mine aren't. And again, he's doing bronze, silver, and all that. I didn't do that. I forgot about that. So my second one is called Addicted, and it is blow all of your money on capsule toys. Get down to $0. You would do it.
Oh, absolutely. Hey, we still need to find our own capsule toys in this game.
I know, it might take all of our money to do that.
Could you imagine if they can implement an individual trophy system for finding your own thing?
I thought they were going to have that. I thought, maybe I'm crazy, but I'm pretty sure the Kickstarter, I thought it said, find your own... No, maybe it's not a trophy, it's find your own name and get a special move or something, a special reward in-game. I'm like, how are they going to do that?
Yeah, I don't know. That'd be awesome to do, though.
Yeah.
If you're listening, Mr. Suzuki-san.
If you can figure it out.
My next one would be a bronze trophy for learning your first move.
Mm-hmm. Gonna happen.
Yeah, I would say that's safe. You're making me feel really vanilla here.
Well, we balance each other out.
I did the assignment, and you're just this fandangled.
Yeah, I didn't do my book report.
You just showed up with a Laserdisc version of of you know, a movie or whatever.
You did your book report, and I'm doing show and tell.
Yeah.
My next one is called Dedicated, and it's what you just said. Read every page of the guest book. And Dedicated works in two ways. It works... Rio's dedicated to read through all those pages.
But we're
dedicated to give enough money to be in the book in the first place.
I see what you did there.
Yeah.
Bronze item for buying your first item. Mm-hmm. Bronze trophy for buying your first item. I think the trophies are going to gear towards the optional stuff. I think there will be ones for landmarks in the story, but yeah.
How many do you have left? I have 7 left.
13.
Do a few more.
Okay. Bronze for playing your first arcade game. Mm-hmm. Now I'm getting into my silver trophies. We're amping it up.
Okay.
Silver trophy for learning X amount of moves. So once you learn so many. Mm-hmm. Now keep in mind, I'm saying learn moves.
Not master?
No.
Doesn't it say master is the first time you do it, though? In the old games? Even though you can upgrade them after that?
Because remember, there's one where it says you learn the move. The one where you learn at the martial arts school. You can learn it and then master it later.
Oh.
But I get what you're saying.
I thought if you read a move scroll or whatever, it's like, dung, dung, whatever, mastered.
Yeah, it goes Law and Order sound,
yeah.
Mastered. Yeah. It does for all of them except for that one move if you mess it up at the school. Silver medal for beating your first arcade game.
Beating a game.
Yeah.
You have to beat hang on or something.
Yep.
Blah. It feels like it should be gold.
Gold if you won coin it. Because keep in mind, in the original game, you got something for beating the game, but if you coined it, you got the certificate. So yeah, if you're ever playing Shenmue 1 or 2 and trying to get all of the items, never put more than 1 play's worth of money in the arcade machines. I know it's inconvenient because you have to back out of it to play it again, but if once you beat it, you'll actually get an item for only putting in one thing.
Okay, my next one is called Seedy Underbelly. And this is for finding the underground duck race, or equivalent. If there's no duck race, there needs to be something like the duck race.
I love,
and I want it to be as obtuse to finding it as the old duck race.
I think they're obligated to put some sort of ridiculous
secret
quest of getting items, doing things.
Seedy underbelly of this small Chinese village.
I found out there's a couple other ways you...
We roll babies down the hill and see which one goes fastest. You found out what?
Hey, I have twin nephews, and my wife and I have raced them before. I found out there's other ways you can do the trading sequence.
Oh, yeah?
To get the thing. You don't have to get the bronze medal from doing that fight. You can get the bronze medal from when you do the QT where you're chasing Wong and you knock the girl over in the diner. If you go back the next day, you can pay for the meal or something, and she gives you a bronze medal. And I think there's one other way to get that bronze medal as well. Learning new things. Blue Mew had that on his YouTube channel. Thank you.
Shenmue is the game that keeps on giving.
I keep learning something, and I absolutely love it. And I have to keep these things in mind for the next time I play it. My next one is very similar to what yours is. It's a silver trophy for winning whatever forklift minigame they have. I'm shaking my fist and saying, have a forklift minigame.
Yeah, you'd better. Do one more.
I have another silver one here. Silver for mastering a move, so maxing out its skill level.
Okay. My next one is kind of a more not silly. I put this one in because it would be cool. This one's called Untouchable, and it's defeat a group encounter using only counterattacks. No punches, no kicks, no throws. Only wait for them to attack, grab them, and break their arm or whatever. Now, Dark Side's a throw.
Oh yeah, it is, isn't it? Yeah.
counter moves are really hard to pull
I'm
off.
mad. I know Dark Side's a throne. Make Andrew look dumb on the podcast. My next one is gold for actually beating the game.
Yeah.
And then I have another gold one for getting the bad ending.
Oh,
This game better have a bad ending.
Yeah.
And it better have a spot where you can spam to get that bad ending quick. Zhang Yu barbershop idea. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? J-Rock and the Rock Pile.
My next one is called Party Animal. What do you think that one is?
Staying out past bedtime?
Basically, stay out all night. Stay out all night or until he says, I should go home. So that one's easy to get.
My next one would be a gold trophy for beating all of the arcade games.
Ugh, that's just a daunting task.
It's not. You're just...
Welcome to the fantasy zone.
Get ready.
My next one assumes something. It assumes that there will be dialogue options. And this one is called Stoic. And it's ignore Shenhua. It's basically choose silence as a dialogue option. When given a choice to say something, say nothing. Achievement.
What? No. There's no achievements, Matt. There's no achievements. This ain't coming out on your Xbox.
You know what I mean. It's coming out on PC. Those are achievements. Aren't they? On Steam? I think they are.
We don't know if it's coming out through Steam, though. We don't know how it's getting released.
Yeah.
A gold trophy for mastering all of the moves. So maxing out all of them. I think there'll be a gold trophy for that. I think there has to be. But the other thing is what kind of concerns me about that being a trophy is there's exclusive moves for backers. I really, really, really hope those exclusive moves for backers can be purchased. Because I don't want it, like, it's cool, yeah, we put the money up front. We took all the risk here to get this, back to game and get an exclusive item in game. Mm-hmm. But I don't want people to not get this absolutely full experience out of this. Yeah. Because they didn't put the money up front. But if you want to master all of the moves, you would have to have all of the moves.
Mm-hmm. It could just not include those moves.
Yeah, that's an option too. And they're called technique scrolls, frig.
Jeez. My next one...
I thought you were a real fan.
My next one is a throwback to an old magazine ad for Virtua Fighter. And it is called Patience is a Virtua. That's this trophy.
Can I just say the look on his face? He was so proud to make that joke.
So smug. Patience is a Virtua. Don't time skip at all. Beat the game without ever time skipping. Just like Shenmue 1. You have to just wait around if you got an appointment.
That'd be an awesome one, I think. Mm-hmm. I think, too, this is going to be one of those types of games where the trophies would be incredibly difficult, if not impossible, to get all of them your first playthrough.
Probably.
It adds replay value. I know I'm going to just play the bejesus out of this game. In 2019, because it's not coming out in 2018, because, as you heard in the last episode, I'm not going to have vacation time to play it, so please... Or I won't have a job. One of the two.
I quit.
I'm playing the Shenmues.
This is my job now.
My next one is gold medal or gold trophy for winning all of the street fights. So whatever ones are available, assuming there's going to be street fights, I think there would be a trophy for doing all of them.
How many do you got left?
4.
Okay, I'll do 1, then you do 2. My next one is called Rest in Peace, R.I.P. What do you think that is?
Killing someone?
Dark Side Hazuki, an enemy.
You set me up for that. I should have known.
They're basically dead, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe not. Just Dark Side Hazuki, an enemy. Defeat an enemy with Dark Side Hazuki.
Ooh.
Yeah. R.I.P.
That's a good one. Gold trophy for collecting all the gacha items. Mm-hmm. Having all of them. There's got to be something there for that time and dedication you put in, and the money. That Skrilla, that cheddar. I said this one already. Gold for bad ending. need to be in there. Gold for completing a secret scenario / trading sequence. So whatever this game's equivalent is of unlocking the duck race or the Fang Mei birthday sequence.
Yeah.
I think there has to be something like that in here. It adds replay value to it because, you can play through the game and not get it. Now that, you know it's a thing, you can go back and do it. I really, really hope there's something like that, and I think if there is, they would put a trophy for it. Why not, right?
My last one I thought of is called Healing Magic, and Rio finally takes off that damn bandage, and he's all healed up.
Do you think it's healed?
Nah, maybe he's got a cool scar underneath. This wouldn't be an optional one. This would be story progression, where it has to happen. You get trophies for story progression all the time. So, but yeah, I want that bandage to come off. And
he just meets Lon D,
and there's
this awkward like stare, and then Lon D just reaches out, and Rio starts to move away, but then doesn't, and Lon D just takes the Band-Aid off, and it reveals the exact same scar that Lon D has, and it turns out they're brothers.
Lon D is future Rio.
Dun dun dun.
No, but I think if he removed that and it revealed a similar scar to Lon D, and Rio was going down the revenge route, it would just, reinforce that, revenge is bad, you're going to become what you hate, kind of thing.
He literally looks at himself in an actual mirror and just sees it, and then it kind of transposes Lon D's face over, and he's like, what have I become? And then he sacrifices himself.
Seppuku.
And then, he goes off a waterfall, and as he's about to hit the bottom, Shenhua's spirit rises like a phoenix out of the waterfall and puts him back on solid ground. And I am rambling and have no idea. And if any of this actually happens...
This is your fanfic.
Yeah, my fanfic. Obviously, there's going to be a platinum trophy for getting all of the other trophies.
Is that always the case with the platinum? Is that all platinums ever are?
I'm pretty sure most games that have platinums, it's just get all the other trophies. Yeah, we would absolutely love to hear what you guys think are trophies. And I really want you guys to name them like Matt has named them. So throw them in the comments section if you're watching this on YouTube. Tweet them at us. You can find us on the social medias, Shenmue AM2 Pod on Twitter.
We should compile them and send them to Yu Suzuki or Cedric.
YouTube.com/Shenmue AM2 Podcast on YouTube. We're on Facebook. We have a page. We have a group. Like, share, subscribe. Tell a friend. Phone a friend. Eliminate 50% of the answers like they did in... Whose line is that? Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? All that social media stuff. Do it all. We want to hear it. Please subscribe. Leave a thumbs up. That really helps us on YouTube. Get boosted up the rankings. To anyone that's recently joined, Matt's kind of going through right now.
Shout out to Christian Wilkin.
Yes, he sent us a very nice message. Scroll back up to that for a minute. It says, it's amazing how you guys managed to become a part of my life in a short amount of time. He binged all of the episodes, and when I think about someone binging all 32 of the episodes that have been released at this point in time,
you pity them?
33 isn't out yet. We're recording 34 right now. Magic. That's dedication.
Yeah, I did that when I first started listening to podcasts. I did that. I found one podcast, and I'm like, oh, this is pretty good, and I just binged the whole thing.
My wife and I did a lot of them with Chris Hardwick's podcast. Yeah,
but thanks. We want to thank our sponsor this week,
Bar London. If you want the best darts experience in the White Dynasty Quarter, come to Bar London.
Freshen your drink, Governor.
Thanks, guys.
Bye.